And we continue. It's that way. Eventually I'll have a vehicle. And not a bandit truck. Because that matters. That matters so much. Randomly carry this along. Sure! Why not? I have a drop-off backpack button now, right? May as well use it. Actually, if we're gonna be thinking that way. Honestly, nope, this needs to be somewhere else. If I move you there, can I then be like, no, put that over there? Or are you the one in the rack? No, you're not. I can't put you on my suit. Okay. That's fine. Into the blue night we go. At least there's a day and a night cycle. Everything being all the same time forever was a little weird. Hey! Why are you getting spooky music? It's fine. Calm down.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Remember to go for the one on the left. Gatequake detected. Why are you calling them gatequakes? That implies the existence of a gate.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Gates mean things pass through. Because that's what gates do. Looks like I can make it to the top if I follow this. I'm gonna change your boots yet, Sam, or just let them hold off a little bit longer. It's fine for just a little bit longer. I think it'll turn yellow, I hope. Before it starts doing any damage, we do have a backup pair. Yoink. I miss my gravity gloves. Hooray, tar samples. Construction request. Time fall shelter. Ignore that. Stop it. Behave. Alright, what does your terminal have to say?
Construction process now complete.
Whoop. Oh, it can just be upgraded. No, thank you. That was more aggressive than I thought it would be. You built the thing I asked you to. Hooray! Alright, fuckos, let's do this. I don't want to waste time. Take me to your boss. Look at this nice clear area. Hi there, Dolphin. Always nice to see a familiar face. Even if you are just as disappointing as before. And my guns are gone. I guess it's just grenade time, buddy. Oh well, it'll do the job. I'll just take longer. Stand up. I feel like this is the same model as whenever we did the running quest. Hell of a jump, Sam. Hey, buddy. Just stay in the cloud. It's good for you. Oh, they have a little texture now. Dolphin, you're having a bad day, aren't you? I'm gonna make it worse. Boop. And I forgot my gun, so this is gonna be slow and arduous. I'm sorry. If I forgot my gun, I mean I didn't notice that it unequipped it from the tool rack. I thought I would keep the tool rack. You wanna say ah? I think you do. No? Okay. Ah, poor little guy. Stop yelling. Three chiral crystals. Shut up. I got weird little bat. Interesting. What? I don't think I'm going to be leaving the backpack in the future. I can just carry too many things with it. And also it has my tool rack, which is where my gun goes. That one drove a bunch of legs. Super speed. Let's go. I mean, it was either that or slowly go around, picking one BT at a time, tossing a grenade at it. Honestly, I probably saved on grenades by doing that. Just because that way I'm not, like, using it on every single enemy. But me not having my gun was catastrophic. Alright. Package acquired. Big fancy building.
the skin of my teeth.
Free grenades. Sure. Oink.
I will be gone tonight. Everything's done for a while, and I will be silent with you. In the fire and the night, we will be dancing Ever seen the nights I've seen me dancing? Ever seen the nights I've seen me dancing? Ever seen the nights I've seen me dancing?
How you doing, Sam?
My name's Sam.
Thank you, Sam. Come on, buddy. Up the hill. I'm sure there's a better path. 88 people here.
Is this the best?
Is it the best you've got? Your boots look dead. Let's go ahead and shift that. Oh, they're over here now. Yeah.
Yeah, that feels good.
Leg's broken. These are just garbage.
Lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Looks like you at least have a safe room. There you go. And some bonus stuff. The blood is normal.
No see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this.
The name sounds familiar though.
Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
Weatherstone? Were you at the weather station? They kind of like to do that.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. One glance is all I need to tell it's in great condition. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
No, I don't think that's true. But sure. There are like 2 areas that we haven't been to yet. So we definitely haven't. The problem is, with those area there and there, It looks like it's a lost cargo situation, so I gotta get lucky enough to find that. And then I gotta find the bunker. Is there just nothing south of here? Firmware update. Anti-BT effect added. MP bullets are now effective against BTs.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Are you saying they weren't before? I would have been disappointed had I tried to shoot through the blood cloud, which was a really effective way of killing them in the first game.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs.
Oh.
Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
How'd you guys survive without me? What you studying?
Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents.
What is this gate?
Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you.
Kind of weapons you got?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options, requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
Enough grenades to fit in my pouch, which seems to be 2 packages, which I believe I still have left. And then, until I figure out how many bullets it takes to kill a big BT, 2 guns.
It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
If I go down to the private room, is he gonna meet me in the shower? He tends to do that. Oh, that's a...
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
That's rude.
That's why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more.
And then monsters came
Researchers
out.
duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The
Damn, it's a
soil
hologram.
samples they collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Right. Oh, man. Drink. Eat. Nom 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 nom. We don't have time. Alright, let's get.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
This feels boss fighty. Fabrication and manage it. Nope. What do we already have? 3 grenades should be enough, 2 assault rifles should be enough. I hope so, anyway. I believe that's what we already have. Manage. Grenade. Grenade pouch. Grenade. Grenade pouch. Grenade. Attach the suit for just in case purposes. Assault rifle, I would like you to be on me, but that's fine, I guess. Alright, big ugly, what do we got? I maybe need a little more. That is large. Why do you even have the skull shape if you're a weird aquatic creature thing? Don't get voided. Shove a grenade in there. You're very scary. Try hitting this though. Come on. Okie dokie. I don't even know if that was doing anything, but it felt like it was. Feeling awfully surrounded here. Hi there, bus. Alright. Back to these. Eat that. This is working pretty well. Just stay right there. Where are you going? Come on, you gotta get back up here so I can kill you. I missed. Goodbye. Yeah, we'll just hold it for now. We're fine. Motherfucker threw a bunch of cars at me. Eat that. Ah, it didn't stagger you. I don't like that. Well, I'm not in the tar, so screw it. Goodbye, gun. You did good. Second gun. I prepared well. Okay, come on. Stop it. It's gross. You're gross. Thank you. Yeah, sure, more gun. Why not? Shouldn't need it, but thanks anyway. Equip the grenades, yeah. Eat this. Definitely more movement than the first game. Yeah, screw it, they work, right? Want to shoot that bit. I don't even know if it's doing more damage. I'm just doing it because that's like the thing that worked in the past. Why'd you do that? You're so weird. You done? I feel like that thing will be back. I've got more grenades, if you want to keep at it. Alright. This is fine too. $150% damage or less. Took 70, so I got beat up.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I just had some blood bags.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the
Is
research
what I
lab,
do.
private room, and take a break. You've earned it.
In other words, finish Dead Man's exposition. Grab these things, I'll end up using them. Oh, it's a cairn. Why are people resting after that? Whatever. This hill's pretty rough. Looks like that path in the center, though, where my camera is, might be slightly better than what I was using beforehand, though. I'm not entirely certain that the clouded bullets were doing much better. But I don't think I can unlearn what worked, even if it's not particularly more effective. Because in the first game, you couldn't shoot BTs with bullets, not until much later on in the game. And then you got blood bullets, and they kind of sucked. But you could make a cloud. The cloud would paint the BT, and also anything you shot through the cloud would deal increased blood damage. So essentially, it was both a boost and a weakener.
I want you to know that we appreciate you.
Ah, thanks. Alright. Let's manage our cargo. It'll get reloaded. Looks like I can't put anything in my grenade pouch. Does it mean that I'm holding mostly empty things in my grenade pouch? It does. Would it get refilled if I sleep? I don't know. You have 5 grenades. Don't. So let's put the new ones in there. Anything else? Have a used blood bag, which is useless. Fabrication, cycle. Let's just assume that these aren't gonna be refilled. Now there's stuff. Fabricate one blood bag. Put it in me pouch. Glad I can just see the capture forms. Otherwise, I'd be super dead. It's a conscious thought to put that ring back on before entering the shower, because you have to remove it to take your gloves off. Bro gets sunburns easily.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago, that is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No 2 units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The 2 of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And It's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Where's that heartfelt apology?
Sam.
Fucker offed himself before we got here.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me too. I'm sorry that that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Bastard. New map filters available. friends are doing much better thanks to the remote medical things. Older people. Happy about the chiral network. Okay. Looking at the map. We've got two areas that don't have anything on them. And then that's presumably all of Mexico. Or at least all that we're going to be able to explore in it. So somewhere in this mess, and somewhere in this mess, there's probably a shelter. I bet right there. And that's a Since I know I can see the thing from that other one, I might be able to just spot this one. I don't know. I'm not seeing a little rectangle. No, that might be it. And now through the powers of the internet, you for sure seen it while I have not. But I can see that one. So I'm gonna see if I can find lost cargo and get these two places put on the map. And then I'll just do a stream later where I'm filling out all these things to their completion status. Since I don't have a vehicle, it's gonna be a long time. But it feels like returning to Sam's shelter is gonna be progress to the next point in the game. And I don't want to do that yet. I want things to be complete here so I don't have to go back here. It'd be nice if I had a bike though, I will admit.
Sunrise will be occurring shortly. You do not have the necessary cargo for one or more of your orders.
Shut up.
Access the delivery terminal and review the...
I do not like how it said that. Okay, you have orders over here, jackwagon.
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you.
You knew.
I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels.
Thank God.
You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Stop saying all of it. It's not all done.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Okay. Present for Lou, that takes us back there, and then the next part of the game happens. We're not doing that.
Tri-cruiser cruisers are now available for
Because we got shit to do. There we go. Why does it look so weird? It's like a sitting thing. I like the bike so much more. What is this shit? Oh, well. Now I'm sad. Whatever. Now we have a tri-cruiser that I can't seem to customize. Oh, there we go. Decals. Colors. That works. Alright, you. Let's go. Hopefully your battery power is actually quite good. I don't like this at all. Like, it works, it just... Put it on a bike. Okay, let's clear all this shit.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Okay. So that one place, it's... Where'd it go? I've lost it. It's here. So from where we are...
Commencing route creation.
That away.
Delivery route finalized.
No, not done yet.
Commencing route creation.
Hold down, but... And hopefully we'll find something on the way there.
Delivery route disengaging weapons restrictions.
Oh, it's my route. I understand that. Zoom. Yeah, they don't even join together. What? But the design for the original track was so good. What is this? This dumpy little weird thing. Warmer research lab. You need to keep an eye out. Research lab, research lab. Distribution center C1, that's... that one. This is making me irrationally angry. It's everything that the bike was, but it's stupid looking. Please stop wheeling. I probably want to get a PCC at each of the areas, build myself a little generator outside. That'll help with what I'm sure is going to be entirely too many trips. Of which there's here, the unknown location, the village, and another unknown location there, so there's like 5 of them? Oh yeah. You have any deliveries? You have fucking nothing. Why? I got impatient. PCC. I'll just make 2 then. Okay. Let's blast from the past this, I guess. Put down a piece for a generator. Right here.
Looking good.
First game. I need to turn used vehicle back to X. Or 2X. And then I'll make jump triangle.
Nice. It's a full charge. I'm Sam!
Alright. Is it that one right there? That's me. That was a me thing. Touchpad. It feels like it should be a map button. But there's an entire start menu and I don't want to futz with that. Look for lost packages.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
If this is really just a straight shot from the distro center, then this place is going to be super easy to fill up whenever I actually have orders. Now, can I do anything with this area now that I've discovered it, or is it going to be weird?
Good morning, team. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam. Security
Point.
measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
You have a request for me? No, and I can't even talk to you either. What the hell? Grumbly, grumbly. No lost cargo? Roger Deck's not seeing anything.
Take care.
Okay. Okay, used vehicle needs to be X. I guess I won't do all the things that I wanted to do. Because it seems I'm not currently allowed to. Which means that putting things together and, you know, doing things properly is going to be something that I need to save until an awkward amount of time into the next thing, it seems. Okay. I'll make it work. I'm just upset by this turn of events. There's nothing on this other thing, right? Nah, it's just an alternate path up. Man, in between losing the actual, like, bike model trike in exchange for what feels like an up-jumped fucking mobility scooter. Yeah, and then you stall out on the fucking rocks just to prove a point, huh? Nice to know the wheelie makes everything go faster thing still works. What is that? Unfinished map of ruins? Aid request C area. Okay. Guess I'll grab that. Yoink. I guess I don't need the gravity gloves. Holy shit. We've acquired minor psychic powers. Anything else for that place? Yeah, a couple things. Okay. So if I can't clean things out, then I'm gonna have to actually, like, do story things instead of have a nice little collection thing. Which means that both the game will be put into the yub tub even faster. Which isn't a bad thing. But also that I won't have a nice just sit here and deliver things few hours one of these days. Or tomorrow, specifically. I guess I'll just be glad that we now have built-in gravity gloves and not cry too hard. I'm so upset by the bike. I am so upset by this bike. The two little wheels that merged into one to go fast, you don't need to have that last bit, but it's so good. No packages for the artist.
Thank you so much.
Alright. Let's leave you here. Bounce. Here's the lost things. Just take them.
Hey, stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like
Now displaying your current portal.
What do you want? I got a bridge link. Sure.
Thanks again, Sam. Might have work.
Order completed. Well done.
New order available. Go here now. No, just say screw me. Okay. Alrighty, bike, let's get you repaired. I need to make that X. Just charge it.
Patched up and good to go.
I guess we'll grab you and do the thing next time. Everything else has already got to go there anyway, so screw it. Get things saved. Configure that control scheme real quick. And that's it for tonight. Not a bad start. Just a weird one. On account of the things that got changed that I'm not happy about. That being the control scheme and whatever the hell happened to the trike. I like the trike. But whatever. Till next time. Take care.